And hello, everybody. We are going to IMBGcast Live. This is IMBGcast number 43. Why is it so down far on my dick? What happened?
Because you were recording that video that one time they were supposed to send me.
Oh, no.
You know, that special video?
Anyway, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, that one.
That one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to IMBGcast number 43. We don't have a title for this one yet.
What was the thing that we laughed at a lot at work? I don't remember what it was.
The Pokemon?
Maybe?
Me dropping a TV?
No.
Oh, you dropped a TV?
No, you'll see that video later. That's a long story. Anyway,
What we learned today is that cats are basically the vans are the cats of the shoe world. Almost had that backwards.
let's try. We can do an advanced test right on stream. Here's a shoe and fucking there.
No one can see it.
It's right there. You could literally see it right here.
No.
Ready? One more. Just that's the variable. Here we go. Oh, and it destroys a figure in the process. Amazing.
As it should.
I'm a little upset that was a TF2 one. Or that was a Left 4 Dead one, which you can't get. But it still landed right side up, and it's at an angle.
Always will.
Oh my fucking god. Here, you
Every
can't
time.
really see it, but it hit right there. So yeah, Van's test is a real thing.
Yep.
And we found out that cats do the same thing. We found out that TVs don't.
I wonder how far you would have to drop a van shoe before it can't do it. Because eventually you drop a cat from enough stories up, it's not landing on its feet.
It splatters.
How far up do you have to drop a van shoe before it doesn't land on its feet?
Before it splatters.
Yeah.
I think you gotta burn it up in atmosphere. It's fucking rubber. Oh, man. But hello, everyone. Welcome to IMBGcast number 43, where we are going to be talking about a lot of...
Nothing.
Literally bullshit on this one. This is the complainer episode, except for, like, one thing. Wait.
Good.
Two things. Nah, that's still kind of a
Three
complaint.
things.
Two things. We'll go with two. We'll compromise at two. But anyway, let's start it off early. We're going to get Nintendo news out of the way. I'm not going to do the... Okay, I got to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. Nintendo news! Nintendo Labo is getting VR support. So you can wear your fucking Switch on your face.
So now I could finally use my VR porn goggles with a build-it-yourself Auto Blow 3000.
You could pay more money than the Google Cardboard for Google Cardboard.
Yes.
Have you ever wanted to buy Google Cardboard but wanted to pay more for it? Nintendo Labo.
Hold on.
solution.
Have you
Hold
ever
on,
wanted a
hold on.
720p screen?
Have you ever wanted to buy Google Cardboard?
No.
No.
Yeah, that is a good one. Have you ever wanted to purchase cardboard to wear on your face so your phone looks like it's 2 feet in front of you so you could experience a roller coaster?
Like, the worst thing is, like, it's literally just, like, it just holds your phone. That's all it does.
Well,
At least, like, the other ones have, like, controls on this side to use. This is just like, alright, watching video, put it in.
That's like this one
Video's
is
over, take it out to control it again.
This one is literally going to be hold your Switch. So, yeah.
And the Switch has a lower resolution screen than my phone, so
And a
that'll
lower
look
hertz
great.
rate than most
Yeah.
other VRs that help with motion sickness. I really hope they release Mario Kart and then there's like a bunch of kids like throwing up and having like weird epileptic seizures and they're like, wow, this was actually just terrible.
Almost any game. Can you imagine playing
Disclaimer.
Doom like that?
Disclaimer, do not wish kids would have epileptic seizures.
Doom already has a VR mode. Can you imagine Doom VR on the Switch? You'd like move forward and it's just...
It's the most metal game ever. Oh, it's disgusting.
I can
It's
feel
absolutely
the viscera.
I'm gonna turn down our microphone a little bit. We started redlining a bit there. Anyway. But yeah, Nintendo Labo is getting VR support. There's no games nailed down as far as I was able to research. And it's kind of just...
And there never will be.
I don't understand. I don't know what Nintendo could possibly put in for VR. Mario Odyssey would make you throw up. Zelda Breath of the Wild will make you throw up.
It's gonna be some shitty, like... I don't want to give Snipper Clips a bad game, but, like, just super basic game like that. It's not gonna be any, like, actual VR game.
Smash.
Super Smash Bros.
First-person Smash.
Oh god, that's the worst. When you roll as Kirby through the air, when you're doing your little spin kick, you actually spin.
Sonic.
Oh god.
Sonic.
Oh, that'd be awful.
I mean, Smash is already awful.
You get the POW hammer, and it's just up and down.
Oh god, it's awful.
Just put on some metal music, it'll make sense.
Just some blast beats playing. Oh, I love this game. This is called Brain Hits Fucking Skull.
I had a concussion.
How'd you get a concussion? I tried to reverse when I was moving like this in Nintendo Labo and I broke my fucking neck.
I was saying, you just swing your head and all of a sudden the Switch just comes loose and smashes you in the face.
It's like a Wii. It's a Wii controller situation all over again. Except glass in your eyes.
It's an improvement.
Oh man, I can't wait for the first kid to like drop on one of these things and just land and this console's just like in his eyeball.
Oh.
Kid blinded. How's Nintendo gonna do that one? Here's a free switch. Oh. Well, guess we're developing neural shit now.
Here's a new Labo with Braille instructions.
I can't read Braille. Haven't learned it. Been blind for 20 minutes. You guys are assholes. So yeah.
That'd be the best. Nintendo, get on this.
Nintendo, shatter some kid's vision for us so we can make our new story
ruin some kids'
relevant.
lives so that we can make the joke of giving him Braille when he can't read it yet.
We predicted it first. Oh man.
I wouldn't even be angry.
What do you mean?
Like, if that happened to me.
You wouldn't be angry if you got blinded by Nintendo's shitty contraption
No.
that you decided to build?
Because Sal's could be like, if I was dumb enough to buy the cardboard thing, I deserve to be blinded.
Then if
I
Nintendo's
guess.
like, here's this Braille instruction booklet for a Labo, I'd be like, what the fuck, you assholes?
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Here's your Braille Labo, you piece of shit. Here's all the... That's for giving us bad publicity. We're gonna cut off your fucking fingertips so you can't read this, you fucking dick.
I'll read it with my palms. Yeah, we're taking your hands too. What if I just rub my arm nubs on it?
He just shoves the pillow over his face. Shut up!
Just kicks the plug.
So yeah, super death. Nintendo causes super death.
Super Death-tendo.
Ooh.
64.
E. With 2 eyes.
Okay.
64E.
E.
It's like one of those weird like bootleg Chinese games. It's like Fortnite 2 Adventure Battle Mode.
You mean the, Oh, who's the fucker who did Firefest? The...
Ja Rule?
Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about his knockoff consoles?
Are you thinking of Soldier Boys?
Yeah, I might be thinking of Soldier Boys.
Okay. You can't get people confused like that.
I mean, they're both huge pieces of shit, so...
Ja Rule was awesome!
I just got super excited because I was like, Soulja Boy's knockoff consoles were terrible. I can't wait to see Ja Rule's.
Ja Rule comes up,
Just
he's
to
like,
find
yo.
out that there were no Ja Rule knockoff consoles.
No, you get the console, you open it up, it's the fucking cheese sandwich in it.
No, hell no. You open up Ja Rule's console and it's like the greatest thing. You're sitting there, you're like, oh, this is actually just the best console.
I think he's in jail right now.
I mean...
I don't think he is. I think he's out of jail now.
There's a website for DMX, so I can check to see if DMX is in jail.
DMX,
Currently,
locked
he is
up?
not in jail.
he is on the lowest of lows. He just appeared in a music video with that Cash Me Outside girl.
Oh.
Oh, good.
So his career is on an all-time low.
That hurts,
Well,
man.
I mean-
he used to command the world.
And what's worse, he's like, yo, man, this chick's crazy. Like, I wouldn't fuck with her. Mr. Rough Riders wouldn't fuck with the Cash Me Outside girl. It's so cringy.
What's the first thing he did when he got out of prison?
Coke? Oh, wait, what?
He did a impromptu concert at a TGI Fridays for a grand total
DMX?
of 5 people.
That's crazy.
He just showed up.
He
and
also probably did some crack. Because he's huge into crack.
Probably.
That's so sad.
At least
Isn't it?
one whole crack. Gone long
One
enough.
full crack.
Yeah, we're back, though. Don't worry. We're back. On the attack. Not doing crack. Like
Back in
DMX.
black.
Who may be black. Maybe. He might be white. We don't know.
Pretty sure he's black.
I don't know. I don't see that lens. I don't even see through it because I haven't seen the lens yet.
I also can't see through it
'Cause you're
Nintendo
blind.
Switch
You guys-
in my
Yeah,
eyes.
the Switch blinded me. Do you like how Nightbot says stop
Spamming
spamming crap? Yeah, you can't post links in the chat. Sorry.
If you want to make us watch a shitty video, pay us money.
Pay money, BG. Are we the Bee Gees?
No.
I'm BG. Woo! Oh,
It was a great podcast, guys.
I'm gonna go jump out that window now.
Yeah, have a great night.
Have a fucking banger.
Make sure you go head first.
Didn't link. The fuck did you spam? Oh, did you? If you post the same message twice too quickly, sometimes it fucks up. Sorry, Nightbot's a dick.
In a good way.
A big dick. You said you're happy and it deleted your messages.
You're not allowed to
You
be
don't
None of
have
that
room for that
shit.
here.
None of that shit. Uncle Cox coming in with. I heard a lot of conspiracy theories, but the one that DMX is actually not a black man is now hands down my favorite one. I didn't say
very tan angry.
Didn't
man.
say he wasn't. I said he might be. We're not sure. We're not racist.
Right, it's a conspiracy theory.
It's yeah, sure. Calling you out, DMX. Prove that you're black.
Prove you're black.
Just like I would prove that I'm white. I don't know.
It's like, take out your birth certificate.
Nightbot, go to sleep, dickweed. Yeah, Nightbot, he's strict, man. We tried to pay him to get out of here, but unfortunately we've got all our passwords and credentials.
You threatened to break our kneecaps.
Tron, how are you? Tron, I'm so sorry. I went over to your thing. You were... Yeah, Sylvia playthrough again. Tron, I just messaged you. You were muted on your audio. I don't know what happened. But anyway. Speaking of VR, because we were talking about Nintendo Labo blinding little... Blanding.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Accurate.
I saw.
Almost as bland as cardboard.
You ever eat cardboard?
No.
Yeah, Courtney made chicken wrong the one night, and it was pretty cardboard.
So
Ooh.
what you're saying is that you have eaten cardboard? Because you know
Yo,
how
that
to
shit was pretty cardboard.
New slogan.
That's, yep.
New
Oh,
slang.
you disconnected your headset dongle?
Oh, you can't... Dude, you gotta keep that dongle, like...
Don't you hate it when you
like-
pull out your dongle?
pushed in there, bro.
Yeah, always keep your dongle inserted.
But, speaking of VR, Valve laid off a fuck ton of VR employees. 13 contractors for the technical
Thank
side.
God.
Shut your fucking face.
Somebody clip that, please.
What?
You were shaking your shaker in your lap, and it looked like you were jerking off.
That looks great.
And the top of your cup is pink.
Don't mind me, just using the fleshlight on the screen.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Just shaking the pink.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, but no. Yeah, but Valve laid off a ton of their things, gave Newell responded, said it doesn't affect anything, so fuck yeah.
I mean, he could say it doesn't affect anything, but they wouldn't lay off a bunch of people if it didn't affect something.
That's going on YouTube or Twitter. That's alright, my Facebook has a picture of me, like, naked anyway, so... Think about the one that
On
we
my
did from
couch.
the SMD skits where I got
The worst part is on my couch.
on my couch.
He was naked on my couch.
Channel banned tomorrow. Oh no. Well, that's it. It's been a great trash run. We'll see you as it is gaming next time.
This time we finally figured it out.
It's definitely gaming.
It definitely maybe is gaming this time. I don't know cat noise. Nyah. Cats always sound stupid as cat girls. Yeah, look at nyah. Nyah. What the fuck was that? Oh, look at this cute little cat girl. Nyah.
Oh god.
Oh my god, hashtag my life. It's my life. Anthem is
Don't.
bricking PS4s.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
What a piece of shit game. It got patched and we're calling it the Anthem Bug Hive. Do you want to talk about some of this shit?
I don't know that issue
Hey,
got patched
Sean,
yet.
Sean.
I don't think it has.
It still has bugs, so we're going to talk about all the bullshit.
No,
that's
yeah,
currently
so
going on
no,
with Anthem.
but it's a big thing.
Oh, look at Sean
the
spent the 60.
console.
Here we go. Sean spent the $60 and he wants to justify why he
I
loves
did
the
not
game.
buy it.
Sean?
No,
Sean, we know you play the game.
no,
I
don't.
see you on Origin every night.
No,
I see you live streaming it every night.
they did not fix the console bricking glitch. The whole thing is it happened, and they're like, we're gonna wait 2 weeks.
What is Sean just like making claw hands?
Do I do that a lot? Oh, I guess I do. Sorry, I apologize for my claw.
God.
my T-Rex arming.
I love how you just see you, and I'm just like, I just look like I'm holding some like really small boobs.
Lolicon.
No, they don't have boobs.
Oh, Tron throws us a raptor to remind us the Star Raptor is no longer with us. Until he shows up and he puts the dots in, like, what am I, fucking dead? Like,
so, straight from Reddit, I don't know what Spark Dash is, but apparently that just is unusable completely. Infinite loading screens, 2 times it crashes, the UI and menu is now fucked.
It's fucked. Can confirm.
Technical term.
Can confirm. Fucked.
Can't talk to NPCs and their quests disappear when you try to talk to them. Quick play is still broken. This wasn't ruined by the patch. They just still haven't fixed quick play.
Right.
We're literally a level 1. You just go, I'm going to find some quick play people to play with, and literally go directly to the final boss.
They have also discovered, for some folks, that like initial first level 1 gun you get, it may be broken.
More powerful than the
level 40 something Mastercraft weapon. So you could literally just start the game.
Was I talking to you about this?
The most powerful gun. Just spray and mutilate everything.
So there's a guy on like a really famous gaming podcast. It might be Giant Bomb, might be something else.
Yeah, it might be gaming.
Where he got like his first Mastercraft weapon. He grinded for it. He finally got it. And the thing about the Mastercraft weapons is that they can be any number.
You're talking about the flamethrower?
Yes, it could be infinitely high. It could also be 0. And he rolled straight zeros on everything.
Literally.
So he got a Mastercraft weapon that did nothing.
It's amazing. That's so good.
That's an accomplishment. They should just give him a custom achievement.
Sure.
It's just like, just get fucked.
From hero to
Sorry,
zero.
fam. Thanks for trying to support this piece
Your
of shit.
time was wasted.
So good.
You tried. I feel bad for that guy because, like, he grinded for that, and you know that, like, one person's playing that game and it was him.
Right.
Then he gets a 0. It's like the guy who played, like, 900 hours of Fallout 76 and then gets banned because they thought that he was glitching. Turns out he's not fucking glitching and he has the proof on both accounts, but they won't let him have the accounts
Right, they won't give it back.
He's like, yeah, I would trade, like, the ammo between the accounts depending on what I needed, and it just kept counting up. That's why you have 400,000, you fucking idiots.
It also just straight broke some people's installs where they can't even log in on PC, like, at all. They click it, it crashes their entire computer. Mm-hmm. They can't log in on PS4.
It's wiped hard drives.
The respawn system is set up so that when you join in, you start at the beginning, and then it, like, teleports you to where people are. And if people are running fast enough, it'll literally go, spawn you here, oh, they're too far, kill you, spawn you here, oh, they're too far, kill you, respawn you here. And they just keep trying to catch you up, but they can't catch you up fast enough. So you're just like, I'm just going to keep doing this for like 10 times till I just fucking kill myself.
Do you remember when our coworker was super hyped about this game?
Yes.
Like, to insane fucking levels, and everyone was like,
yes.
Hey, you shouldn't get hyped about this, because they failed you a couple times now, so keep your arm's length out there.
Did this person by chance happen to make their profile picture on social media like one of the suit's armor?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Because I know someone who did the same thing, and I can't remember.
Jack?
No, I don't. I think this is
Starboy Jack, like, he got really salty about that game because he wanted to defend it so bad, and then he realized, like, a week after the release, he's like, I can't believe I was so excited for this. I feel betrayed, and it's like, yeah, everyone kind of just knew this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, so here's the thing. Look at Borderlands, which is one of the best examples of a loot shooter.
Yeah.
Real quick, before you... Is there an earlier... We kind of had this discussion the other day. Is there an earlier incarnation of the looter shooter?
Than Borderlands.
Think about that for a second. Say what you're going to say, but just keep that in your head real quick.
Hold on. He's like, no, I'm just going to say what you want to say.
Go ahead.
So, like, the whole thing about, like, loot shooters, like Borderlands, whatever, is that the whole reason why you keep playing is you're like, I want to get new guns, I want to find new equipment, I want to get the new thing.
Plus, the bosses are fun to farm.
They're fun to farm, but, like, it's always like, I want to find the next new thing, I want to find the better thing, I want to find the cool new thing. With Anthem, everything's the same.
Or you get the next new thing in level 1. Or you get zeros at the end.
So it's either the stuff you get's crappy, everything feels the same, like no guns really feel different.
Right.
And at the end game, like when you do everything on hard, your guns don't actually do enough damage to kill something. Like, there's someone who got, like, a giant, like, mini chain gun that has, like, 1,000,000 ammo. It's one of the highest DPS weapons in the game. And they had to go through 3 clips to kill a single normal enemy. Not, like, a big boss or anything. A normal enemy.
Like just a normal Joe.
Because all of the ways, like, you set up to kill people are, like, through your skills and everything like that. So, like, hey, let's make a loot shooter where the loot doesn't fucking matter.
Right. Makes sense.
Seems sustainable, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
What a garbage thing. What's going on?
Girl on stream.
Oh, we got Cat. Come on, Cat Graham. Come on, bring her up. Bring her up.
We got cats and girls on stream.
Right here. Bring her down. Look, what are you doing? You gotta bring her here. Cat Graham.
Meow.
So can
Come
you
on,
think
Graham.
of a looter
Cat
shooter
Graham.
that predates Borderlands?
A schluter?
Schluter. A pooter
She didn't
shooter.
like that. Go on, let her go.
Mow.
She's just gonna claw you up in a second.
Hi, Mao.
Yeah, but pops.
Hi, General Mao.
Yeah.
Hi, Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the longest I think she stayed in the room.
Yeah. So.
Up, there it is.
There it is.
Up, almost.
Alright, let her go. Come on. We're in the middle of this.
She's so unhappy right now.
Daddy.
Get that angry pussy out of here.
But,
A looter shooter that predates
pussy on stream.
Borderlands.
Kiss that pussy.
Mao.
Mao.
Yeah.
What's it?
Did Borderlands invent the looter shooter, and we're not really talking about it?
I mean, like...
I can't.
Like, has nobody given it credit?
So I can't think of a game before that
So-
where you would kill something and it'd explode. There were like
So-
grindies like
I was gonna say, like...
Diablo
I was
and
gonna
stuff.
Diablo is like the original, like the original,
Like that's a
like,
looter.
is a loot-based thing, and it's like the only thing they added to it was the shooting part of it.
That's what I mean.
But like,
But that's like a whole major
It's a
genre
whole
right now.
subgenre
That's
now.
Destiny. That's fucking The Division. That's Anthem. That's Borderlands. That like where that's like a
let's go to
whole
Google.
thing now.
It's weird, right?
Because we were talking about this the other day, and I'm like, fuck, I think Borderlands might have invented the looter shooter.
Borderlands pioneered the looter
For
shooter.
fucking real.
We think.
Right.
We think. And it was weird.
And I bet there is something that comes before it, and we're all gonna be like, "That's fucking right."
Son of a
that
bitch.
thing.
It was so calm.
That's kind of actually what I was thinking. Is there's probably a Tom Clancy game somewhere that I
No.
just didn't play.
Not that I can
No,
think of.
there's
I was
not.
pretty down with the Tom Clancy bullshit back in the day. Like, I love Splinter Cell.
I can't think of many things that had like randomly generated loot that you pick up that was also a shooter.
Because I feel like that was like a next-gen-y type thing. Because once you shot it... I mean, my favorite thing, and the reason I love Borderlands more than the other looter shooters by a million times over, when you shoot them and they die, and it's fucking spewing out loot, and it's not like, oh, there's a box or a chest or something like that. When it would just launch loot, and everyone would be like, fuck, where's the pink? Like, and you had
It's
to
the
rush
same
to it.
reason
Hey,
people.
It was the teal.
Teal at the
You wanted to
end
find
one, yeah.
teal.
And then you found, but when they released Scarlet's Booty, they did that weird pink one that was like exotic, super exotic plus mode extra.
I don't remember that one.
pearlescent.
Whatever, motherfucker.
It's probably very similar as to why people like to gamble, like at slot machines. It's the
Oh,
flashy
100%.
lights.
Oh, here we go.
It's
It's 100%. You're gambling with your time.
no, not
No,
that.
here we go. What are loot boxes? Are they gambling?
I don't think so.
You just made a reference that game mechanic is fucking gambling. There's a one that uses real money that you're not gonna call gambling. I fucking hate you. You're never getting in my car again. I don't give a fuck if I get like sexually assaulted
I'm
at
not
the next
saying that
car
gaming
part
is-
swap in a random parking lot 45 miles away. Don't even fucking care. I'll
gonna-
take it and I'll be like, it's better than fucking arguing with Sean about loot.
I'm not saying that gaming is like
You
gambling.
bitch.
And until the guy is like railing you from behind, and he's like, "So yeah, loot boxes aren't gambling, right?"
That's when I kill him. I get the rage and I'm like, ah, what? So anyway,
How many viewers did we lose when we start talking about?
500.
Good.
We were doing so well for 4 seconds.
We started talking about car part rape.
I was talking about car part sexual assault. There was no rape involved. No penetration became of my butthole. You know what else is skipping my butthole?
What a segue!
EA is skipping E3 2019 along with PlayStation. Well, PlayStation we knew about, but E3 EA just announced that they are skipping E3 for 2019. Because what the fuck are they gonna announce? Hey man, we fucking let them do Apex, and now we have all the money again.
Hey, we did Apex. Guess what studio's closing? BioWare. Guess what? There's gonna be another. We're gonna take all these people, and we're gonna put them on Battlefield.
Well, no, Battlefield's gonna fail. I don't think Battlefield's gonna be able to beat Apex.
Battlefield.
It's not gonna beat Apex.
Pretty heavily.
No, Battlefield is releasing their Battle Royale mode.
Yes.
For Battlefield 5 in like a month or two.
Wow, that didn't come out already?
No.
That sounds like it's a really late opportunity.
Mistake number 1, it didn't launch with the game. Mistake number 2, they own Apex. They're putting out a Battle Royale mode to compete with their already existing Battle Royale mode.
That has the biggest Battle Royale.
Yeah, that has the biggest Battle
Exactly.
Royale.
It's so stupid.
Well, I guess we'll see Shroud playing that for 5 minutes before he goes back to fucking Apex.
No, he'll play it as long as they pay him to play it.
True. I would do that too.
Sad part is that, and I don't think that it's called Firestorm. That's what they're calling it. There's
really
actually
cool
some
name for
mechanics in
something
it
that's gonna
that,
be
from what I'm
disappointing.
seeing, that actually look kind of dope. Like the ring might be insta kill.
That's dumb.
I don't know if I like that.
From the demos and stuff that they've done so far, I think they might have done a beta.
It would have to be a really slow ring then.
Like insane.
Yeah, because then you just might die to some really stupid bullshit. Like, I got stuck on this rock, I was running away, I'm dead.
The other thing that's super dumb and the big part of Battlefield is playable classes.
Yeah.
They won't be having that in the Battle Royale mode. So they put out Apex with classes, and then they take Battlefield, which has classes, and take the classes away from the Battle Royale mode.
It's almost like the developers
So
that
I just
EA is hands off do better than when EA is like, hey, let's do this.
fucked up.
But I mean, like, it just sounds like shitty Call of Duty. But let's be fair.
Gotta get pizza. Be right back. We'll see you when you get pizza. Bring me a slice.
Respawn is the shooter company.
Right.
What do? They make really good shooters. That's all they fucking do.
I mean, have you even played Titanfall, bro? I didn't. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people with that one.
Still the best shooter that no one ever played.
It's true.
I remember
At least Titanfall 2.
When you were playing Titanfall 2 on stream, I remember thinking, wow, I should pick up this game, and then I never did.
I'm probably going to do another Titanfall 2 stream at some point.
Do you have it on PC?
No.
Fuck.
But it's like $4.
Really?
Yeah. It's like $4 on PC. Just go buy it.
Maybe I will. I'll get it off G2A so I don't support them.
Great.
I'm already freeloading Apex. Fuck them on that one.
It's just one of those games, like, every once in a while, I'm like, I'm really jonesing for that campaign right now.
That campaign was
some of
dope.
those Titans.
The little time changes that you were doing in it was super
That's
dope.
my favorite level.
That was super dope.
Like, the part that,
With the
like,
fire and everything like that.
the part that made, like, was just insane for me was when you're jumping down the fan shaft, and you have to keep switching between...
Yes.
Because it's like fan blades, no fan blades, fan blades, no fan blades. After you go going, voop, 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 voop.
Yeah, that was
And
sick.
by the end of it, I'm like, is that an erection?
What? Yeah. Please stop. I can only get so erect.
It's literally like the intro to Devil May Cry 5, where it's like, after I watch them, I'm just like...
Just... Hold on.
Need to adjust a little bit there.
Well, I guess I gotta go to the next class. These books are really cool, right?
Have
Just
you
crab walk all the way there.
Well,
have you beaten Devil May Cry 5 yet?
Like air to a bird, like sea to the fish, so is contempt to the contemptible.
I'm gonna assume that's yes.
No, I haven't.
what?
Is it amazing though?
It's so fucking good. So the thing about Devil May Cry,
Oh, God.
if we're gonna divert from what we're talking
All right.
about here, because I think
Everyone buckle in. This is going to be a long Salsky segment.
It's
I've got
not,
no
though.
reference yet.
it's not though.
Go for it.
So like every Devil May Cry game, from the best to the worst, are usually good to a certain part, and then they fuck something. The bad ones,
I have questions.
yes,
He fucks something in the game, or they fuck up a mechanic?
it's just something in the story gets real shitty.
Okay. Second one. Is Bayonetta Dante?
No.
Was I close?
No.
Alright, keep going.
I can't...
It
Did they
is?
get from that just the same universe?
person. I think so.
I think they did.
Same person.
No, false. I'm sorry. Bayonetta was supposed to be... Those mechanics were supposed to be like Devil May Cry 4.
No, but I'm pretty sure...
And then they... Weren't they just like, no, don't do that. We're going to do DMC.
I think they actually confirmed that it is the same universe. I think.
Maybe.
Okay, second question. What does this have to do with EA and E3?
Nothing.
No, just go ahead. I just remembered we were on that.
So, like, all the games, like, Devil May Cry 1, really good, but since it was built on the Resident Evil engine, which is weird because this one's also built on the Resident Evil engine.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, the first
cool,
one,
weird fact.
they're like, hey, let's do this character action game where you need to have very specific movement and be facing characters in a certain way, and we're not going to give you camera control. It's going to be fixed camera the whole time, and everyone's like, eh. But people played it because it was new and good. Then 2 came out and it was shit. Then 3 came out and everyone's like, this is good now. But at a certain part, you're like, that's kind of lame and stupid, but then it made it up at the end. 4...
You're going to have to clarify on that one. What made 3?
Don't worry about it. It's not important.
I want to know, though.
It was also too fucking hard, and then they had to re-release it with an easier mode.
And then...
little bitch mode.
But then, like, 4 was good, like, consistently through, but not, like... didn't have the huge spikes that other games had. Then you had the remake, which is now not canon because
DMC.
Yeah,
DMC, yeah.
because they're like, hey, you know this series that everyone loves, and you're gonna buy this game because you love it? We're gonna shit all over it. And everyone was like, we love this series, and you're literally going like, man, look at that game, it sucks. Like, at one point, there's like a big fat guy that has a Devil May Cry 5 t-shirt on, and he like falls over, and it's like a big joke thing, and it's like, oh man.
I like it.
And now, like, you have Devil May Cry 5 where I'm like waiting for like the bad thing to happen, and I'm like, when's it gonna happen? It's kind of like one of those things like you're waiting for the punch and you don't really know when it's gonna happen.
I gotcha.
And so far it hasn't happened yet, and it's all been spectacular. From like the fact that the better you play, the better the music gets.
There is no music, first off. I've read the reviews.
Oh, yeah.
There's no fucking music in it.
But like just the intro to fights is amazing. Everything is spectacular. The taunts are some of my favorite things. Like, taunts have always been a big thing in all the Devil May Cry games.
I didn't read about that in the reviews.
Because they probably didn't use them.
What about combos? I heard those were lacking in this one.
There's a couple. There's 2, 3.
I don't think a game journalist would lie to me, Mike, and I'm starting to doubt you.
So, my favorite taunt in the game is one of Nero's taunts when he gets to, I think, it's either A or S rank. Because you do different taunts depending on how well you're doing.
Very cool.
Like, when you first start out, it's literally just goes, come here. When you get to B, he'll actually put up his hoodie, and he keeps it up until you take a hit.
Very cool.
When you have the hoodie up, I think if it's at A or S tier, he literally kneels down and goes, shh, and all the music and sound from the game actually drops out while he's doing it.
That's pretty cool.
It's really fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
There's one where if you're aiming with his gun and you do a taunt, he'll literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you literally see the enemies recoil back because he's pointing a gun at them.
Interesting.
Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff to it, and it's so far, everything's spectacular. I can't wait to play
Maybe
more
they
of it.
finally learned.
And new characters are cool. New combat's cool. Yes.
Soon there's an interactive like cutscene for you. You have to do yourself to get out of a situation. Like there it was.
Does it bother you that Dante got old?
No.
Because that doesn't make sense?
No, because now he's just a happy, hungry, pizza-loving hobo, and I love it.
He didn't get old. He just got weathered.
No, he got old.
No, he got old.
Weathered.
Devil May Cry...
Older! He went from being like 30 to 50.
Well, because in Devil May Cry 3, he literally goes, I'm going to ride my motorcycle into hell because I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to go kill demons for like 20 years. Then he comes back, he's like, that was a fun time.
That was fucking wild. He just got weathered, bro. He had a rough couple of years. He was chilling. Whatever.
Yes.
You're just not understanding. So EA won't be at
Long
E3.
story short, Devil May Cry is right now, it's like double S. It's Savage Skills. It's not quite Smoke and Six style yet, but
I don't know
we'll see how it ends.
any of that means, so I'm going to take your word for it.
There's a rating system that goes from D to triple S.
Oh, man, I could have totally fucking segued to this before. That Rape Day game that was supposed to come out. We had a thing about... You didn't hear about this yet?
About Rape Day?
Okay, so this is like a long story about Steam and this game called Rape Day, but I'm kind of upset that I didn't do this for the car parts segue before, when you're talking about my butthole getting violated.
Yeah, your muffler getting...
My muffler getting clogged with a big old pipe. So So anyway, Rape Day was a game that was going to be coming onto Steam. No pun intended. And it was testing their hands-off approach. It was much like Hatred, where Hatred was just a shitty game that they were like, controversy comes to the gaming world. And it's like, yeah, this game's actually just fucking dog shit. And you could tell that this was going to be another one. It was like, you get to rape girls, and you get to be violent, and everyone's just like, yeah, this game probably shouldn't just be on Steam. And everyone's like, it's free speech! You should ban violence in video games, and theft if you think that this type of fiction... It's like, nah, dude, this is just in poor taste. Like, you're kind of just being a piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure if you were even considering buying this game,
I would
put on some kind of list.
Yeah, no, it's one of those
Sean.
things that, like, yeah, Sean... He texted me the one day. He's like, yo, you see this hot fire that's coming out? And I was just like, bro, that's so cold. It's like fire. Ice. And he's like, nah, dude. I just put a fresh log on this, if you know what I mean.
Fresh
But
that's not something we should ever say again. I'm just saying.
That's great.
I'm never gonna be super excited about something to be like, yo, I just put a fresh log on this.
No, you gotta.
This is so fire. This is so fire. I just put a fresh log on it.
This shit's so fire. I just threw my log down on it.
Wouldn't that mean that the fire's dying because you need to give it more fuel?
No, you're dropping a log down to fuel that flame up, bro.
Yeah, because the fire's dying.
Now you gotta wonder: is your log your?
Or are you trying to go bonfire?
What can we say on Twitch? Is your log your wiener? Or is it a giant poo?
Meat torpedo.
Is it
meat torpedo?
What was the... Is it your beefsteak? Or is it your digested beefsteak? Oh my god. Anyway, Slim Jims are weird.
What?
Beefsteak, Slim Jim.
So my mind was recently blown with Slim Jims. Weird side tangent. I always thought that they were like beef or pork or something. They're just chicken. I don't know why in my mind I'm like Slim Jims are beef.
I don't like that. I thought they were beef too.
No,
we're gonna act like this never happened.
But they're just 100% chicken.
Nope, they're beef. They are.
Sure? Yeah.
They are from Arby's, and
they
they
say
brought
beef
the beef
stick on them.
Yeah,
Don't
but
they?
they're chicken. Read the ingredients. It's just chicken.
All right, I don't care. It's like hot dogs. You can't think too much about it.
No, it's not like a fucking hot dog. Hot dog's just hot dog.
No.
Fucking
hot dogs.
Say beef stick.
Yeah, hot dogs have
or the
lots
happy
of
accident when someone dropped all their perfectly good pig anuses
on the floor with cigarette butts
into the dildo shaper, and that's just what happened to come out.
Dildo shaper.
I don't want this knowledge. I want.
You've given me this gift I don't want.
What am I supposed to do now? Just go and buy a fucking chicken gym?
I will.
Yeah.
Yo, they should just call them chicken gyms. That's the best.
I'm gonna call that now just to bother you. Yo, Mike, you want a chicken?
Yeah, I'm
gym
heading
with
over. You want me to pick you up some teriyaki chicken gyms? Slim chickens?
It bothers me. Like, it bothers me on like a weird level.
Right?
Because it's like, I'm sitting there, and it's like, yeah, it fucks you up, because you're like, oh, I'm just getting a beefsteak, a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, an extra thick beefsteak, whatever. And you're like sitting there.
Thick beefsteak.
Now you're fucking sitting there, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy one of these fucking chicken gyms. Like, oh, cluck, cluck,
Slim
like,
chickens.
What the fuck?
Yep. I don't know what made me read the instructions the one time, but like one time I was really bored. I'm just like
instructions or ingredients.
Ingredients.
Instructions. How to eat.
Put it
Open.
mouth.
Instructions unclear.
Clip that,
Shoved in
please.
asshole.
Somebody clip that.
Please
Thanks.
do.
How did I just say asshole? Asshole. That was weird.
Airshole.
Arshburr. But what was I fucking talking about? Rape Day is not coming to Steam. So this game was supposed to come out with controversy to Steam and yada yada
Wasn't
yada.
it on Steam, but they took it off?
No, they were going through the approval process and they're like, we toned everything back, and if Steam doesn't do it, they're hypocrites. And Steam's like, yeah, this isn't in our business interest, so you could fuck off, essentially.
So Steam has this really funny, when they were addressing this whole controversy prior to...
With the anime titties.
Right, they're like, we're just going to, like...
Speaking of anime,
we're taking
no
hands
titties.
off,
Lollies,
but they
right?
literally left a clause in there like, we will only ban shit if it is in distinctive and undeniable poor taste, as well as deliberate trolling.
Deliberate trolling, poor taste, or illegality.
What is deliberate trolling?
Deliberate trolling could be like a game like Make Paint Dry or Watch Grass Grow, which were released on Steam. That it was like you pay $5, and it's literally the wall gets painted, and you sit there and watch the fucking digital paint dry.
Could you argue that Goat Simulator started as deliberate trolling?
Yes.
Right. And what if we just never had Goat Simulator?
I think you can argue
But at least that has gameplay where you press buttons and things happen.
I guess. But at the same time, what about Mountain? Which is a game where you don't press buttons and you just kind of watch a mountain grow. It's like a screensaver.
I mean,
it's still an art piece.
Is that really a game then, or did you just buy a movie?
I feel like
you bought an art piece because it's randomized, and it's a very much a just random generator. It's kind of like a Zenny thing. Would you like that? Could be a deliberate troll. It could be like,
I feel like that's way too vague and subjective. Label.
It's something that's going to allow them to be like, yeah, you did one where a tomato shits on the street and you get points for it, so we're going to take that off. God, bye.
But what happens when they use that this is deliberate trolling to take something down that most people don't think is deliberate trolling?
They'll get backlash.
Like, let's say Goat Simulator. Let's just say Goat Simulator 2 comes out.
For the most part, they have been keeping it very hands-off.
Sure.
So,
until they don't.
I think that's there to prevent games like Rape Day from coming out.
Sure.
So, I'm for them keeping it very vague for that, because it is going to help the platform not get that bullshit that you started seeing on there for a long fucking time, for a couple of years there, where they did the hands-off approach originally without any guidelines.
I feel like in normal Steam fashion, they're just going to fuck it up again and then flip-flop and
maybe
from now until the end of time.
So, but
and then they're just going to have to change their verbiage again.
But yeah, they pretty much told them to get fucked very vaguely by saying like, yeah, this doesn't align with our business views, and they're like,
get fucked vaguely.
Hey, I'm going to need you to get fucked.
But vaguely.
But very vaguely. I don't want to know. I don't want to be associated. I don't care how you... If it's a zucchini, a guy, a fucking
how you
girl.
Do it, not my business. But do it.
If you fuck flagpole, don't want to know. Don't even want to see the blurred outline of this your butthole on a flagpole.
Butthole flagpole.
Don't want to see the blurred outline of a butthole on a flagpole. That's a one for the ages. But yeah. So, Rape Day is not coming to Steam. Thank God. Fuck that developer. They're pieces of shit, actually. Like, we joke a lot about a lot of, like, edgy shit. Fuck those guys.
Sure.
And they're trying to use it under the pretense of, you should ban violence in video games because that's illegal, too. Shut up, you bunch of fucking assholes.
You want to talk about actual anime titties now?
Dead or Alive gets a season pass?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I was like, this is a segue to one thing.
So, Dead or Alive gets season pass.
Okay.
To be fair, the last Dead or Alive game, guess how much the total combined, like if you went and bought every single outfit in the store, guess how much money you had to spend?
$275.
More.
$1,200.
About that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
$1,200.
Is that real?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
I had to open a credit card.
Costumes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just heard that.
I had to take out a credit card.
Hey, you want your waifu to be in a wedding dress? Buy it. You want her in a maid outfit? Buy it. You want that swimsuit? Buy it. You need that softening gel to make her titties bounce more? Buy it.
So you know what's super annoying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So all that shit's individual, and what's super annoying is that if you go on like PlayStation and they ever have a sale and they choose to do sales on like DOA shit, it's literally like 100 fucking rows because there's so much individual shit.
It's like
in a normal game,
one you want.
In a normal game, they'd put it out in like a pack, and I'm sure they do break it down into
the
pack.
swimwear pack,
right? Exactly. But no, they have everything individually as well. Like,
what the fuck?
It's insane.
That's super cringy.
So to put that in perspective,
so how much money did Larry spend?
How much Larry did money spend? A lot of Larry.
A lot of Larrys. A lot of
Larrys were spent.
How much Larry did you spend on that microphone? About 100 Larrys.
About 100 Larrys.
Off topic. Did you see that viral video that's going around of the girl in the bathtub getting the money on her? And she's like, I really want it to feel like I'm raining. And the guy who's doing this takes a fucking stack and whips it into her face and then just keeps going so she'll shut up.
No.
He slapped her with a stack of cash.
I did not
Oh
see
my
that.
God. I was laughing so hard. She's like, I want it to feel like it's... Boom! I was like, holy shit. But yeah. So, the Dead or Alive season pass for this time around
is $93.
How much is the game?
$50.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. Wait.
So the season pass
What?
is almost twice as much than the actual game. It comes with 2 new characters, and the rest is costumes. This only includes Season 1.
Holy shit, dude.
That's the Season 1 season pass, which is going to have the 2 costume packs, which is probably all the outfits for the girls, all the outfits for the guys. I don't know who wants that second one. Not Larry.
Can you just buy like half of it?
No. You can if you do it all individually, but then it costs more.
Yeah, Clipboard, that's what we're asking right now. We don't know what. But this game seems weirdly predatory to a very specific crowd.
Yes, it's literally their Captain Ahabing the shit out of and chasing that fucking white whale.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Fighting game freaks will pay it though. Like
not just
fighting game freaks. Yep.
Just
can I do that?
Hey.
Can I do that on stream?
I guess you just did.
I don't know. Dr.
Twice.
Disrespect started screaming that he was taking over China the one day, so I think we're fine. What do you say? I'm fighting half of China over here.
Yes, they're hammering for money.
Yeah, they're hammering away at that fucking.
They're really bad at using hammers. It takes a real long time.
Yeah. The hammer's down here, they just keep pounding away at it. See, I'm just using hammers.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, Twitch. Fucking say something. It's a hammer. I just
your
don't know how to use tools.
It was your chief.
My dad is dead, and he never taught me how to use a hammer. Oh, God! Anyway,
pterodactyl.
But how fucked are they? Like, if you go in the past, like, you would look back and you're like, that shit was bad, and literally all they're doing is it's getting worse and worse every year, because they're like, just keep chasing that creepy anime money. The creepy anime people will pay the creepy anime boob money.
The creepy anime
and
money.
Like,
I don't like that.
It's at the point where people go, oh man, $93 for the season pass? That's a lot. Remember back when it was only like $20 for a season pass of all those outfits? That's still too much for like 5 outfits.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like that's a real lot.
Like, it's fucked. It's actual fucked.
Yeah. Like we bitch at like EA for their business practices, and we bitch at like just
what company makes DOA?
Is it Tecmo Koei?
I don't fucking know.
Because I know, like, what you're talking about right now. Like, yeah, we bitch at EA, but that's some fucking highway robbery right there.
At the same time, you know what you're getting, though. You're not spending $1,000 and not knowing what you're getting. You know exactly what you're jacking off to.
I guess.
Oh, man, that's fucking gross. Sorry, Larry. It just is what it is, brah. Anyway, are we talking about anything more on that? Do you want to talk about some more anime titties on that or not?
Nah, it's just fucking egregious.
Small piece of news: Apex hit 50 million concurrent players.
Jesus fucking Christ, that game's
taking over
exploding.
It's awesome.
And Fortnite is adding pinging and trying to add respawns to their game.
Yep.
In response, because when your game's like the biggest thing for the longest time, and then all of a sudden you lose fucking all your money flow, you're like, fuck, steal it.
Let's fucking try to actually start to fix what was wrong with our game.
What I think's funny is like they're just stealing mechanics, and like. All the Fortnite community's like, well, yeah, this is just a good system. It's like, then just play the better game.
But then my progress.
Well, what was the one argument? It was like, it's a new season. Gives a fuck.
Well, they also gave their most recent Battle Pass away for free to get people back into playing.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing is, like, my favorite meme was like, hey, like, when I shoot somebody, do they A, shoot back or die, or B, turn into a fucking 8-story building, and I'm just running away at that point, because I don't know what that is. That's some fucking, like, secure, contain, protect shit at that point.
Did you see the one where, like, they changed up that format, and it's like, how happy are you when your opponent turns into a 8-story building? And it was like, Fortnite, very unhappy. Apex, hacker. And there was one other one.
Apex, I snipe him. I roll 1. I miss with a triple take.
Oh,
fuck.
Okay, so it was Fortnite, very unhappy. Apex, hacker, Tetris 99, super happy.
Super happy. Tetris 99 is apparently taken off in like the casual community, which is kind of cool, and it was explained, and I kind of watched it after the explanation. It's actually kind of a cool concept. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on a huge Tetris.
I've watched a lot of people play who are like Tetris grandmasters.
Are they just hammering away?
And watching them just murder people is insane.
Yeah, because I heard it transfers the shit you get down to like other people on the screen. That's pretty cool.
Like I was watching a guy who literally was on a 98 win streak.
That's stupid. It seems like the skill gap's a little fucked in that game. Don't play it. You're gonna lose.
Don't play Tetris 99. Play Tetris Effect. Do it. It's so great.
Yeah, that was a cool game that you showed me. Weird little side note for speaking of Tetris. You played Tetris Effect. While you're playing Tetris, it makes music. Like, on rhythm. And it was really kind of cool.
I play Tetris Effect every night before I go to bed.
For 5 minutes.
It's such a zen, chill fucking thing to do. It's so good.
Do you remember when the Xbox 360 first started shipping by any chance, it had Hexic HD? Did you ever play it?
I do. I've never played it.
So Hexic HD was really good for if it's like 3 in the morning and you're like, I don't want to play a game that involves me thinking, and you just kind of like rotate and everything like that. It had very ambient noises. This is kind of what it reminded me of.
Okay.
Howdy, fellers. Hey, what's going on, Matt? I don't have a Switch, but it looks interesting. Yeah, it's fucking, it's gnarly.
If it wasn't like fucking owned by Nintendo super hard, it would probably be everywhere right now.
Yeah, I'd be playing it on Steam.
I think that's one reason why it's not even bigger, is because it's not everywhere.
I've been forgetting about my Fallout shelter.
Good.
Oh no!
Pause the stream.
Somebody's in the wasteland. No.
They're all fucking dead now.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just revive them for like what, 2,000 caps? Yeah, whatever. Death is not a consequence in that. Unlike Fallout 76, this game's kind of fun.
Fallout 76 has so few people playing right now, it's become the next single-player game that everybody wanted it to be.
The one guy who gets to play it happy that Fallout finally has a new single-player experience.
I was going to say, like, is that game so devoid of life right now that there's actually nothing bad happening? I don't think that the bad stuff stopped happening. I think there's just so few people to experience it that you just don't see it anymore.
This is a cool comment. I'm playing Tetris 99, but would rather be playing Tetris Effect. Effect is the Titanfall 2 of Tetris.
I so agree. It is so fucking
That's
good.
a super weird comparison. I don't know if you have been with us, Ross, since the beginning, but we were talking about Titanfall 2 before. So.
Tetris Effect is
the
so
best
fucking
game
good.
anyone ever played.
It's so fucking good.
It's the best game that I have watched somebody play for 4 hours at once, and that was it.
It was the best shooter that no one's ever played, I should say.
What was the best game that no one's ever played?
That was Beyond Good and Evil.
No.
I used to say Golden Sun, but now everyone's played that game.
Fucking love Golden Sun.
I would say Dragon's Lair. I think that game's amazing. Even though it's QuickTime, I think that game's amazing, and nobody's ever played it, including myself. You know what I do? I like watching the movie. You know what the movie is?
The game?
The fucking game. Because it is a Don Bluth animated amazingness. Anyway. Speaking of Battle Royales, PUBG is getting a remaster of its first island. Because, you know,
they gotta do something.
They gotta do fucking something to help quell people back from Fortnite, and then Blackout, and then Apex, and Battlefield, and I'm missing one. What am I missing there?
I don't even know if you can put Battlefield on that list.
There's one more.
But just like
Blackout.
The fact that like right now you have clearly Apex at the top, Fortnite's so big that it's still number 2. The fact that Blackout is number 3, and even though it's not like one of the big ones now, just completely just PUBG will never have a spot now because that's the wall right there.
PUBG was up there the other night though, like
yeah.
a couple of times. Like it's hitting.
Sure,
like,
it was.
It's hitting
those
every few hours.
Those Chinese hackers that are making people play PUBG to unlock their computers are at it again.
Fight half of China over here. Rossman was in since the beginning. He was going to comment on a few points. EA is moving everyone over to making The Sims 4 expansions. Titanfall 2 is solo and multiplayer is great. And Matt says Tetris 99 is addicting. It's so easy to spend 2 hours in game.
Hell yeah.
I like Apex.
I'm gonna be that person to say I don't really enjoy Tetris.
Fucking love Tetris.
It's just one of those things where like I look at it, I'm like, I can understand. It's not for me.
It's there.
It's the only mobile game that I've ever paid for. back before smartphones, I bought Tetris for $3 on my old flip phone to play on breaks at work.
I'm pretty sure I did that too.
Right. It's like the only mobile game I've ever paid for. I paid a $3 version of Tetris on my old flip phone to play at work during my smoke break.
That's a super weird realization. I'm pretty
Isn't
sure
it?
I did that as well. Huh. I don't like that. So yeah, they're remastering the first map in PUBG, so, you know, it's gonna look less like shit.
Woo. See, I understand why, obviously...
Here we go again.
Yep. No, what's up?
I
don't understand why they just don't just add loot boxes to PUBG.
No.
Why don't on PUBG... They have fucking loot boxes on PUBG.
Dude.
They have a battle pass and loot boxes.
Oh, man.
I don't understand. Why don't they just take PUBG and let you build in it?
So why don't they just put your battle pass in the loot box so you open up and you don't know what battle pass you're gonna get?
I don't understand why Wraith isn't in PUBG. Where the fuck is the Pathfinder? Where am I supposed to zipline away?
I fucking hate both
So
of you
I
so
love
much.
that idea. So Ross, since you know Titanfall and you know that Apex and Titanfall are in the same universe, how cool would it be if like how Battlefront had like the hero characters come in and just they'd be super powerful? That if you got to a certain point, like you somehow got like 30 kills in one game, and you literally wiped out half the people in the game, you got to become a pilot with all the pilot skills. Like, you could do the wall running and the sliding and the double jump and all that
for
crazy
a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
Make it as like a double alt or something. But
Yeah.
it consumes your alt and your Q at the same time.
Like, for like fucking 5 minutes, you're like, oh, it's down to me and the last squad. I'm gonna fucking style on these fools.
Terra did a PUBG event in their game. Terra, what's Terra?
No idea.
It's a game. I think it's like an RPG.
It is a game.
No, I've not an RPG. I don't
Thanks
know.
for letting us know that it's a game, and it had a PUBG event.
I didn't tell you it was about a PUBG.
No, but he had it, and it was kind of self-explanatory. That it would be a game.
I guess.
So
It's
go
actually
ahead.
it's actually a book.
What were you going to say?
It's a book series. It's an audiobook
I
series.
don't remember what I was going to say now.
Well, you were going to say something, so you better say it.
He
About what?
reloaded his
So
AK-47.
PUBG just needs... And then we started sighing because...
I didn't say that at all.
Well, then what did
I
you
don't
say?
think PUBG needs anything. I don't remember what I was going to say now.
So-
But I know the moral of the story is
So
like
you're
I'm not a
saying-
PUBG
So
advocate.
he was
like
saying
you
that
assumed.
PUBG needs more loot box battle pass,
No.
loot box battle passes.
I think everyone just kind of needs to realize that PUBG is the best battle royale at this point.
Oh, Terra is an MMO that main gimmick is outfits on women. Like most.
Oh, so Dead or Alive. Wow, everything's coming full circle. This is
Right?
super weird.
It's the DOA of MMOs.
It's the DOA of MMOs with shitty in-game events that reference a fucking
Wait, so what
dying
was
game.
the
Do you
PUBG
pay
event?
$50 for the game, then have to double the price that you pay for the game to get outfits for your characters?
Your PUBG outfits,
Yeah.
which is just guy with helmet in business shirt.
That's the shittiest costume.
Think about it.
I remember the first time I saw that, I'm like, why did they think that helmet was going to be a good idea?
Welding mask.
To be fair, it was based off like the old Battle Royale shit, like the old Battle Royale books and stuff like that. It was like, okay. And it was before the genre was really big in games. So it kind of, when the alpha, beta, whatever they want to call it, came out. But
The frying pan memes were better.
I agree 100%. But like that box art for the very first thing, like, it made sense because it was like, oh, this is just, you drop out of a plane and here you fucking go. You're just regular Joe and you found something crazy for a helmet. See, that is one thing I will give to PUBG. When they first started and it was a buggy piece of shit that was next to unplayable and would boot me out of every server and glitch out and I'd fall through the map and I would not even be able to load and the frame rates were about 15.
I think it
and
still
the planes
does all
didn't
that.
actually work and the map would half load and sometimes load me under it and then load me above it, and when I couldn't swim in water because it would actually boot me back to land, but I'd be swimming on land, and when cars would actually just randomly explode and fly off, or when I'd hit a rock and I'd fly out of the car and upward but then land back in the car with all the damage in place, they had at least decent box art.
So now they're going to have that, but with a nicer looking map.
Was that good enough for you?
You put a lot more time into that game than I ever did, considering I played literally two games of it ever.
I loved PUBG. I loved PUBG a lot when it first came out because it was a buggy piece of shit. When they started tryharding and like no, this game is actually serious. I'm like, and I don't fucking care anymore. Like, when I get killed because, like, some dude was flying out of the sky because he figured out how to get out of a car and just no-clip through the air, I would laugh my balls off. Literally off. I am a woman now.
You know my favorite thing about PUBG? Was when they decided that the official acronym for it was PUGBAT. I don't know if you remember that. But when the creator's like, yeah, we're tired of people saying PUBG doesn't sound cool enough. Now the official name for it is PUGBAT. And everyone, that's fucking stupid.
You can't make your own nickname when the community has already made you a nickname. Because the community will always fucking beat you.
Yeah, shitface.
Does anybody want to guess roughly?
That's funny.
Anybody want to guess roughly how many people are viewing the PUBG Twitch right now?
15,000.
About 1/8 of the ones watching Apex.
15.6 thousand.
You know how I know that? Because it's always at 15,000 for some reason. There are 15,000 Chinese bots sitting in the wild right fucking now.
Maybe the Chinese bots changed from win a game of PUBG to unlock a computer to just fucking watch my stream. Please, just watch it for like an hour.
The bots are giving up. The bots are like, holy shit, this is bad. I don't know why they turned into Spanish. Mexican? Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, PUBG's remastered its first map.
Great.
What denotes whether a game is number 1, 2, 3, whatever on
How
Twitch?
high on the list it is?
No, I get that, but what determines that number?
Viewers?
No.
Viewers.
Because right now, Overwatch is number 1, because Overwatch League is going on right now, right? But it has less viewers than, like, Fortnite or Apex.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe Twitch is just doing a thing.
Right now, Fortnite has the most viewers because they have an event going on.
Whenever I bring it up at work, it's always by viewers. No matter what. Like, ESL was going on, Counter-Strike was, like, 10th on my thing at one point.
Yeah.
Rocket League's never on
Maybe
the
it's
list.
a weird promotional thing with Blizzard where they're like, we'll put your thing at the top so more people will see it. Pay us $5 billion.
I'm sorry, what'd you call them? Activision?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Blizz-Division.
Speaking of Division, 93 gigabyte day one patch for Division 2. Holy shit! Are they rewriting the fucking game?
This is why I'm really glad that I did mine digitally. It's going to be pre-downloaded.
It's going to download out for it. That's fucking insane, though.
Do you know how angry I would be if I got that physically? I'm like, I'm going to go home and play this at midnight.
I am getting it physically.
I'm going to sleep now.
I hate that that's the thing.
Right?
So, yes, I would hate that, but at the same time, me and Sean talked the other night. We were on our way to the parking lot sexual assault that I was involved in. I got sexually assaulted, let's clarify.
I stayed in the car.
He stayed in the car and watched. It's very weird stuff. You know,
Video's coming soon.
Just... Sean, for the love of Christ, help me! Oh!
Hang in there, buddy. We're going to get that internet money.
Just, Sean, please help! World Star!
World Star.
But we were talking about the physicality of video games and things like that, and it's like, the physicality comes with, one, limitations, but it also is just pretty to look at, and you always have that copy. So if they shut down like a game store or they stop supporting it like the Wii, it's like it's always there. So it's like,
but for the Division, that doesn't really matter.
I don't fucking care about the Division because it's an always online game anyway.
Exactly,
so.
right. See, I'm getting it because I have a GameStop gift card. So I guess I could technically just buy like a PSN network card.
You could.
See, the thing for
ads.
me, like,
what about ads? Did you get an ad from us?
That's weird.
Are we making ad money?
Probably not.
Woo!
So,
fuck donations. Please donate to us.
We were until we started talking about parking lot sexual assault.
Oh, there
So-
we go.
for us, like...
Wait,
at
hold
least-
on.
So for you guys...
Hold on. We?
You guys?
Thank you.
Sorry.
So for you guys, you might really like the physical editions. For me, I don't care so much about physical editions of stuff because it's like... in the super far future, and I'm like, man, I want to play that game again, it's probably not going to happen.
I have game ADD, and so, like, I want to play random shit on random
Like
days.
random, yeah.
So, like, I tend to have as much installed as possible.
See, for
Dude,
me,
like a month ago, I hooked up my 3DO so I could play Twisted Solo,
Right.
which is a multiplayer game.
see, for me, I play a game to, like, ad nauseum, where when I'm done with it, I'm fucking done with it.
I've played
Borderlands
5 different games. I've played 5 different games in the past 5 days. Like, I'm in the middle of still trying to finish God of War, Kingdom Hearts, Red Dead 2. I've been playing some Apex, and I'm back to Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Super
and,
weird.
Oh, and then Tetris is in there every night, too.
Super fucking weird. I was going to pick up Breath of the Wild the other night.
Dude.
Nope, fuck that. I'm just
What?
going to play it on PC in 4K, because you can emulate that shit now on CMU.
Fuck that.
Oh, wait. No, you can't. Never mind. I don't have that. I fucking have it. Fuck you. No.
So, it's one of those things, like, there's very few games that, like, I played to death and I'll go back and play again, and they're, like, the original Pokemons.
Oh, shit, I'm playing Hey You
like,
Pikachu, too.
COD 4,
this
but
week.
even COD 4, it's like, play the remaster. Got my fix, I'm good.
Let's Go Pikachu, not Hey You Pikachu.
So, that's ridiculous. That's more than I play.
I have the game ADD. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I have reverse game ADD. I literally focus on one game till it is like, I am so sick of it that thinking about it makes me puke, and then I move on to something different.
Borderlands 2 did that for me. As much as I love that game, you and I played so much of that game that it's like, people are like, hey, I'm restarting Borderlands 2, and I'm just like...
Great. I could go for another character.
It's like...
Let's level up another one.
Well, it's like, that's what it is. It's like, I know all of the story, all of the side quests, all of everything. It's like, there's nothing more.
I max leveled every character, and so...
I didn't max level 0. That was the only one I did.
I max leveled every character, and if I'd thought hard enough really about it, I could probably still tell you what are the best trees.
Like
the skill trees to take. Like, if you want to do DPS with Gauge, you're definitely going to want to go Anarchy, but don't top off at the very end one. You still want to put a little bit over here on Death Trap, because you still want Death Trap as like a backup. Like, I could go into all that shit. And I haven't played that game in probably like 4 years.
What's super weird is, like, I'm usually not an RPG person like that. Borderlands, for some reason, just appeals to me. Probably because it's an ADHD person's dream.
It's a shooter.
Yeah, it's a shooter, but at the same time, it's like, that RPG element, it's so just cartoony that it just
It's not even
appeals
really
to me.
RPG, though. Like, it's RPG in the same way that, like, the new fucking Spider-Man game is. It's not quite RPG in that, like, just picking a skill.
There's mad stats in that. Like, everything from the way you load out your gun to the way you, like, choose your shield that interacts with your health. Like,
right.
There's a lot of RPG in there for somebody who's not an RPG person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I'll
we
give
touched
you
the
that.
Division for like 5 seconds. And
Did we touch the Division, though?
Yes. And you were screaming in agony that
How
there
did
was
you
a text box.
How did you feel about the Division 2?
It seemed like if you like the Division 1, you'll like the Division 2. So it scratched that itch for me.
Late game Division or, like, early Division?
Any of it.
Because late game Division was way better than early Division.
Okay, so, my review...
Are you talking
I
about
liked
late game Division 2?
No, late game Division.
Okay, so when I stopped playing the Division,
Yeah.
it was right before they added all the actual late game. So the only late game I had was Dark Zone, which sucked.
Right.
So I didn't get the rest of that late game, and that's
Okay.
what made me quit. This seems like everything I liked about what I played of Division, but they fixed a lot of things that I hated, like all the environments look the fucking same.
Right. So they added Dark Zone in the original one, and it was garbage, and they added a couple other things which weren't great, and then everybody stopped playing, and then Ubisoft's like, no, play our fucking game, and they fixed everything. And so, very, like, the end of the game, like the last maybe year and a half of that game, has been amazing.
So I'm just hoping that
And
Division
the-
2
and- so I
is
played
just
the beta.
everything that I didn't like, fixed.
Correct. I played
And
the beta.
Beta seems that way.
That is exactly how it seems.
Except,
I'm super excited
except for a
it.
couple, like, there's some bugs that it has, nothing game-breaking, though. Like, the paint cans,
Excuse me, sir.
all
sir,
the paint cans
can
are
Can I
fucked.
give my review on the beta?
Yes.
Thank you. Shopping cart, paint can glitch, amazing.
We pretty much found just anything paint can.
Having to talk to anybody, ah!
Yeah, that's the experience we had.
Shooting, grenades, awful.
Grenades are fine.
Pistol,
Pistol's great.
SMGs, ugh. Rooftop settlements. I don't live in Portland, Oregon.
This is Washington, D.C.
Fooled me. Those hippies with their communes up the top of the buildings where they're growing garden shit. Down in the streets with my Real dudes, amazing. Getting shot in the back, not cool, bro. Shooting people in the back, very cool.
I'm waiting for him to be like, not a fan of the color orange. Just saying.
Color orange.
I'm actually not a... So, the one design thing that is actually hurting this game as opposed to the first one is in the first game, everything was basically gray buildings with snow.
Yeah.
So the orange path markers showed up fucking clear as day.
There's too much daylight now.
Now, there's a lot of daylight, and it's like fall-ish time.
Yeah.
So there's like orange leaves on the trees.
Can't see
So
tests
sometimes
and
you're
shit.
walking around, you're just like, I can't fucking see where the marker is.
You can't see where the marker is. You can't see where the backpacks were. Remember, I just like was walking past them. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, hold on. That's something I can look at.
The one thing, the only real major super critique that I had, and I hope
Better
it's
to play when it's nighttime.
I agreed. I hope it's not, and I hope this is something that they change for the actual game. Is there were a couple of points where, like, in a video game, they should definitively, kind of like what you're talking about with the backpacks, definitively point out, like, this is what you're supposed to be engaging with. There was one, like, side mission where I went to where you had to, like, get into a building.
And you have to shoot the lock.
Right, and you had no fucking clue that this.
We
So
talked about
here's
this.
two identical doors, one with a lock on it,
Yep.
one without a lock. So you're like, obviously I need to go to the one without the lock because they're identical. The one that I do get into is the one that I have to shoot the lock off of. That I'm not gonna highlight the lock at all and show that that's where I need to be. It's fucking
That
stupid.
was actually talked about.
Yeah, is it bad that we talked about this on stream? Because I had that exact experience. Larry had that exact experience.
It's so annoying.
You had that
I
exact
walked around that
experience.
building like 4 times
I
looking
almost
for a way
got
in.
there. I
That's
almost
three
got
separate people that had the same exact experience with the same exact goddamn lock.
It's
in
so
such
annoying.
a small space too. That's the weird part. Put it down. We know how you are.
I've been
all
fucking
this
with it the whole
shit.
stream and it hasn't
Did you
bothered
put
anybody.
a fucking screw through my goddamn keychain?
I didn't break it. There's
put a-
holes in it. There's holes in it.
Do you know how much that fucking thing was? I ordered that special.
It didn't ruin
You
it. The holes are
fucking
big enough.
Get it out! What the fuck? That's matching the wheel set that I'm putting on my car so that I can have a fancy key set, and this motherfucker's ruining it.
Didn't
I
ruin
like.
anything.
Did you put a screw through my keychain? I didn't break it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It wasn't like a yes or no. I didn't break it.
Mom, what are you doing?
It's fine.
What the fuck?
It's fine.
I order something special. It's limited, and this motherfucker. Put it down.
I Mad Maxed it.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Fuck.
You're as bad as an anti-vaxxer. Plague Inc. is adding anti-vax parents to their pool for the... What would I put it as? The hard buff.
So it was literally a thing where someone.
Wait, I don't
to-
understand. Explain this to me.
Do you know the
So
game Plague
hold
Inc?
on, hold on.
I've never
there's
played
backstory
it.
to it.
I've never played it. I know the general gist.
There's a backstory. Polio was eradicated. That's where we're going to start.
Okay. So Plague Inc. is a game where you
Yeah.
basically create. There's different types. There's like viruses and pathogens and whatever. Like you basically try to infect the world with your virus and kill everyone.
Yeah.
There was a petition on change.org that's like, yo, can we add a player buff, like the person making the virus, that anti-vaxxers can ruin the vaccine for people? And the guy who makes the game goes, yeah, if this gets big enough, we'll totally make it a thing. And I forget how many petition signers there
It
was.
went hard.
But
It
there
went
was a
real
shit
hard.
ton of petition signers, and he's like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll add it. So now it could get to like the very last second where it's like, they found the cure, but anti-vaxxers broke into the
Destroyed it.
the lab and destroyed all of it. Now everyone's dead.
That's
and it's
awesome.
literally
It's like
list-
a random chance. Like, it's really sick.
That's
it's
amazing.
literally listed as easy mode.
That's so good.
I love that game so much, too, because it's so goofy. What's super weird, though, it makes me sick to play for a while. Like, after a while, I start getting a headache, and I don't know if it's because of the color schemes and the noises they make, but it actually makes me kind of, like, nauseated.
The one thing I don't like about it is that it's always best to start in India. Always.
Really?
Yeah.
I always start mine in the U.S. because I'm like, if it fails here, it's failing everywhere.
Well, see, India has such a high population and, like, poor industry, and it has such an arid climate that basically you're just like, alright, it's already set up to go through, like, pretty much all the world, and it has a super strong, like
base.
set here. Then all of a sudden you're just like, alright, now you go to one country, it's like, I can survive anywhere.
I never knew that. I'll have to try that for my next playthrough. I'll play it every once in a while, but then it's like I'll get through it and I'm just like, I'm gonna vomit. Want to talk about the Google game controller?
It got leaked.
I don't know much about that. I didn't see anything about it.
It basically like their Google. It's literally like a sketch. If you look it up, I could probably bring up a picture of it. It's literally
exactly what I was doing.
It's literally a goddamn sketch. There it is.
So is this for like a console or like a streaming platform or?
So this thing?
It's that. Someone might have made an actual like render of it.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's a render of it. But like literally, that's what leaked out.
It looks like a PlayStation and a Switch controller had a baby.
Kinda.
Yeah, you're definitely helping there. Yep. No, that's definitely not just you putting white onto the screen.
Really? Does it look like shit?
My God. It looks like a Nintendo Switch controller had a baby with a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
And
It looks like an Ouya controller. It looks like a fucking Ouya controller.
You mean Ouya?
Ouya? What Ouya?
Oh,
Look at that, look at that, Sean.
You should have told me to just point it down.
Maybe you just don't.
But like,
My biggest
let's-
issue with the Division 2 beta was losing all sound in game midstream as I kept playing.
Never happened to me.
and I've heard that happen to a lot of
Yeah,
people.
it like DRM.
It never happened to me,
Or us.
but I had it happen to other people that I was playing with, where like they couldn't hear my gun sounds. They could hear some of the other person's and none of their own.
Weird.
Some people were like 50-50, where they could hear some gun noise, some couldn't. Some people just lost all gun noise completely. So
Weird.
That same hotel that I had to shoot the lock off of, is that the
Yeah.
one where at the one point you have to blow up a door with a minigun that's mounted, a mounted turret gun?
No,
No, that's real early on.
But there's a...
that's the Jefferson Center.
Right, so I was in there, I'm shooting the minigun, and then like halfway through, it just stopped making noise. It was still shooting, it just stopped making noise.
For me, I broke that sequence by destroying, like, you know how like all the people come in and then you kill them all and they're like, now destroy the door.
Yeah.
I just started shooting the door.
Sure.
And I had turrets, so I ignored the other people, broke the door before I killed all the other people. The other people ran it, killed them, and then all the other people just went away.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he found like a weird speedrun glitchy thing.
Yeah.
I like this controller, by the way.
It
I
looks
kind of like the way it looks.
It looks eh.
If it's as comfortable as the Switch Pro controller, I'm down. Just
Yeah.
like the biggest things about the Switch Pro controllers are like the triggers were bad and the joysticks need to be a little bit bigger.
Kind of Xbox it up a little bit.
No, PlayStation up. Xbox has the really small joysticks. PlayStation has the bigger ones.
Xbox 360 it up.
I guess.
They had the big, wide, fat ones.
PlayStations have always been bigger.
PlayStations
Yeah,
have
but
always
the-
had the big wide fat ones.
So
I like the triggers on this.
They don't have.
This is so comfy.
They're completely like 1 or 0. There's no in between with it.
Agreed.
So that's what I mean. Like they need
pressure sensitivity.
Yes.
I agree with that because I hate. Like that was my thing with the Div beta. When on those joysticks, they need a little more like I can travel.
So I went down into the settings after we played it. There's a dead zone on there that you can just set to 0.
good because I wanted to like tap like this sometimes.
Yeah.
And it just wouldn't.
Yeah, I set it to 0 and it worked a lot better.
I think the Xbox One controller is probably the best controller there ever was.
I'll agree with that 100%.
I like PlayStation.
Just
I also love PlayStation.
I-
I just think it's the
this for my
I think that
hands
is the best.
Is
I-
it feels good.
So I like them for different games.
So
Any game that forces me to use the trigger for something,
I like this.
I like the Xbox
Yeah.
controller. If I'm not forced to use the trigger, like for shooters, I'd rather use the bumpers because there's a shorter pull time on them. I prefer the PlayStation controller.
I don't know. I still like this.
The only reason I kind of like this, maybe only a little bit more, I have smaller hands, so this fits great.
I just like the feel of the PlayStation controller. Plus, my fingers naturally rest on the bumpers when I hold a PlayStation controller. When I hold an Xbox controller, they naturally rest on the triggers. It's the way I hold the controllers.
Question:
That's weird. Yeah, you're right.
do either of you ever?
No.
I do it in certain games.
I mean, I'm sure
I mean, naturally.
No, I don't do it naturally.
There are people who naturally rest like this.
I do it in
They're
certain
probably
games.
pros.
I also claw grip sometimes,
Claw grip.
where you play like this.
Oh no, I've never done that.
That's a Monster Hunter thing,
Oh,
where you'd
okay.
actually play like this, because you needed camera control and you didn't have a joystick.
Got it.
So you literally play like that. But like, I'll claw grip in games, because sometimes you need to jump and move and shoot at the same time.
Should just get a scuff controller.
Yeah, see, I'm never going, like, the way I put it to everyone's like, why don't you get a scuff controller if you want to do stuff like that? I can't justify spending like $300 on a controller.
I don't think scuffs are that expensive.
Scuffs are mad up there.
Like the cheap ones are like $200.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Scuff is like.
I thought they were like $120.
They might have been back in the day.
If you want all the stuff that makes them relevant, they're like $200. Like if you want the back buttons and all that kind of stuff, it's $200.
Oh shit.
But it's one that's like, I can't justify spending that much on a controller because I'm already pretty good at shooters. I'm never going to want to go pro or be like the super try-hard guy. I enjoy playing them more just to have fun and dick around.
Sure.
So buying it, it's like, yeah, it might make me better, but not to the point that matters.
Yeah.
That I could justify $300 for it. Like, if you really want to go hard and you want to be that guy that sweats in public lobbies, be my guest. That's not me.
Yeah, I play the games to have fun, and yeah, I get competitive on certain things. Like, even with Rocket League, I get competitive, but my thing is, like, I'm not going to buy a controller for $300 to fucking own.
Mm-hmm.
You done? You going to be off your phone anytime today?
It's,
Buttercup?
So it's weird. For Scuff Xbox controllers, they allow for 4 mappables. It looks like for the PlayStation, there's only 2.
I don't think you need 4 mappables.
1 for each of the buttons.
Yeah.
1 for each of the face buttons.
You don't need 4 mappables. You really don't.
Probably not.
At least for shooters, the only thing you really need is a button for whatever your melee is usually, and button for either melee or crouch, and the other one is for jump. That's the only 2 things you really use.
Huh.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. They went off this tangent and eventually got to scuff controllers.
Fortnite?
Something with the Division.
The Division.
Plague Inc? No, is that anti-vaxxers? What the fuck?
I mean, the Division is all...
Anti-vaxxers cause the division.
Yep.
So, going back to Division 1.
First off, hold on, can I say something for the channel?
Yeah.
I speak as the channel as a whole when I say this exact statement. If you're anti-vax, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I didn't do our catchphrase. I speak for the whole channel when I say this. If you're anti-vax, you're a real piece of shit.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry.
PR post.
Sorry, guys.
So IMBG has approved this message.
So, did you think...
Oh, we have very strict views on vaccination of your children. I'd rather have an autistic child than a dead child.
I'd rather have an autistic child than smallpox.
I can't have an autistic child because then I'd be an autistic guy raising an autistic kid. And I can't do that because that'd be fucked up.
But anyways.
Sure, Division.
The Division 1. Did you also think that the end of the story of Division 1 was like the most flaccid, like, dick flop that ever happened?
It wasn't like great. It wasn't the worst thing.
It's like you fought against other division agents, you did all this stuff, you're tracking down like the source of the virus. Then you get to the source of the virus and it's like, there it is. Dude's dead. Found the lab. There you go.
Please stop. My penis can only get so flaccid.
and then like you're standing there and it's like, is there like something else I'm supposed to find here? Is there something I'm supposed to do? Like is there research I'm supposed to find that's going to move the story along? It's like, nope, you found it. Get back out there and start shooting some people.
Yeah, it could have been better. It definitely could have been. I don't think it's the worst.
It was just like,
Eh.
and you're like, that's a penis.
And I didn't play all of the post-release content, so I don't know if they made that better.
I don't either. I told you when I quit.
Hold on, we need verification. When you got to the end of the vision, were you like, that's a penis?
That's a penis.
That's a penis.
Because according to Salsky,
that was way too excited.
Because according to Salsky, you get to the end, you look at it, and you go, "Yep, that's a penis."
You get to a CDC.
Still too much excitement. That's a penis.
You get to a CDC facility. You open up like a cryogenic container, and there's just a dick in there. It's just a dick, just a cock and balls.
This is the fucking source. Are you kidding me?
Your character's just like,
what the fuck?
This was the source the whole time?
Whose is this?
That guy rubbed his dick on that many dollar bills?
They do a flashback cutscene of him just like...
He's just looking at it, he's puzzled, and then it's just like, The Division, and some metal music plays, and it's over.
Hey,
that would have been a better ending than what we got.
You just see a guy walking down the street, shoves $1 down his pants, goes up to a hot dog stand. Yeah, I'd like to buy a hot dog.
That's basically what happened. It was basically a guy went Black Friday shopping, went, here's an anthrax dollar. They went, cool, here's your change. Division.
Oh, I get it. It's dividing.
No.
It's a double entendre.
Yeah, it's dividing. Common Core math. I can talk about this game. I've played it. Never played it. Somebody help me. Who's popping?
I don't know. Why is my phone asking for credentials for us? And it disappeared.
What? Is that real?
Yeah.
We might be getting hacked.
Fuck. Let's see. I only got a few more things.
I can't even think if I told you any more things.
Sonic the Hedgehog live action reveal. We're not sure if it's the final version yet, but do you see him?
You sent me pictures of him.
I sent you pictures
He
of
looks
him.
like something of fucking nightmares.
I sent you a picture of him next to the kid from fucking Jumanji.
The kid from Jumanji.
I swear to God. Hold on. Let me pull it from our Facebook here. But yeah, we had him and the kid from Jumanji on our what do you call it? On our what's the platform I've been trying to boost? Twitter. And let's get him on here. We need to get this kid here. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Hey there. Yeah, top, save, exit out of that.
This is way more work than it's worth.
No, it's not. It's not.
This is super not worth it.
We need to show them what it looks like. We gotta add an image. How do I add an image on this? Image. Add source.
We should be like trying to fill this dead space so it's not just him.
Yeah, can
talking
you
about
guys
his
please
image.
help me?
I'm looking up.
I'm drowning over here, guys.
Sonic live action memes.
I'm fucking drowning over here.
What the fuck is that one? What the fuck is that one? That looks terrifying.
There we
Doesn't
go.
it?
There we go. We're just gonna drag this across the screen.
Oh, Jesus.
So, this is Sonic live action next to kid from Jumanji who turns into a monkey.
This is what furries are into? I just don't fucking see it.
It's so accurate. Why does that 1997 movie look so much better than that?
What's up, TP Poker?
You came just in time for the Sonicking.
So, yeah, that's the live action reveal. Now, they're trying to say it's not final, but I think they're just trying to go back on what they actually released, and they're probably like, oh, fuck.
It's so good.
So, yeah, Sonic got revealed. Everyone's like, what the fucking fuck? And
The sad part is that it kind of actually looks like a hedgehog. It doesn't look like Sonic. It kind of looks like a hedgehog.
I don't think he looks bad. Let me put this out there. It doesn't look good, but it's about on par with what I'd expect.
I think the problem is Sonic the Hedgehog has never looked like a fucking hedgehog. He's just looked like Sonic, and we've been like, okay. And now they made this thing that kind of actually looks more like a hedgehog than Sonic, and now we're like, this is bullshit.
It's the meme of, like, Sonic, that's the upgrade button, just shows the new one. It's like, fuck, go back.
Right.
TP Poker's asking what Ariana Grande wants to be when she grows up, and I don't know if I want to answer it.
It's going to be an Ariana Vente.
Yep.
That's a Starbucks joke.
Okay. I was like, I
got
don't
it.
fucking understand.
I got it.
I was sitting there, I'm like, don't get it. Should I ban
Venti, not Venta,
Should I ban
or
him?
whatever the fuck I said.
I think we're gonna ban him. No.
Just time him out for like a minute.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who did I time out before for like a minute because they made a bad joke?
I think Travis or Billy, one of the two.
It was one of them. It was like in the last stream that we did. I'm like
a 2 or 5
no,
minute
you're
ban.
getting fucking time out for that.
All right. I know I have one other thing on here. Oh, yes, the one I've been saving.
You activated his trap card.
Am I going to the
And with
Shadow
this,
Realm?
I play my trap card.
He's got Exodia.
Oi, Pokemon Teen, Pokemon Crimpin' been revealed. Bunch of new Pokemons like a grass monkey.
It's an emu!
There's fucking emus, you daft. I can't say that on Twitch, I don't think.
Nope.
No,
Don't say it.
Oh, it hurts. I want to say it. I want to fucking say it.
Can't say it.
It's a Pokemon shield and crest of arms and all sorts of crazy things. I'm Australian now. Mud Brit. It's still British. Who fucking cares?
Bendigo.
Bendigo.
I still like I really want the legendary Pokemon to just be the shape of the fucking sword and shield that are on the cover. like Sun and Moon, you're like, oh, the sun is like his mane, and the moon is like, oh, that's the wings. I really just want it to be just a fucking shield with a dog head.
I saw the best meme. They're like, I can't wait for the special edition when it comes out, and it's sword, shield, and gun.
That'd be really fun. Pokemon
Gun.
Pokemon Glock 19.
It's so good.
Was that like one of the biggest cucks of all time that Pokemon did? Where they're like, here's Pokemon X and Y, and everyone's like, oh, then there's the Pokemon Zygarde, which is green. It would be perfect for Z because we got Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You got the red, blue, and green. There's the green legendary. And it just never happened. It was the biggest, like, it's right there. It's right fucking there. Just fucking do it. We know you want to. And then they're like, nope.
So what we were going to talk about for a little while today was what Pokemon we predict are going to be in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
And gun.
And Gun. World War II edition, as some
I'm not
say.
even getting sword and shield. I'm waiting for gun.
Here is what my
my
prediction
favorite
is.
super-
I will
Power.
only play gun.
I've got 2 predictions. One's going to be a teapot. We talked about this earlier.
Yep.
One's going to be a teapot. Then
No,
you get Crimpets. And
it's
then
a-
the final evolution is a fucking bloke sitting there eating tea and Crimpets.
It's a teacup
Oh.
that evolves into a teapot
With Crimpets.
with Crimpets. And then the final evolution is just a guy drinking
A
it.
literal fucking human. You are going to beat the shit
Hold
out
on.
of a human being with your Pokemon.
Okay, so it's going to be like, show him your shirt. It's going to be kind of like the Slowbo evolution, where it's like a
He's going to be
Cloyster
slow.
bites the end of the tail. But this is a Mr. Mime just drinks the fucking other Pokemon and like murders it. And now it's the thing.
The other one that I thought was going to be a Pokemon that's banned from the continent but somehow got back up, we're going to call him a Mudbrit.
A Brexit.
No, but yes, that's another one. Mudbrits are also known as Australians.
Yes, I have at least seen What's All This Den.
What's all this then?
Is
Is it the female trainer?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
she going to
definitely-
get looted by Shad.
There's definitely going to be an emu. 100% going to be an emu Pokemon.
Is that a fucking ostrich?
No, it's an emu, you daft
We can't say last
curmudgeon.
word. You daft dunce.
There's going to be Chompers, I'm guessing. It's just the Pokemon's really fucked up teeth.
Chompers. Oi! Go to fucking Hyper Beam now!
There's going to be like a Sherlock Holmes Pokemon. It's going to be like a dog that has like a fucking hat and like a pipe or something like that. It's going to be a fire type.
We're gonna have one that's gonna be a giant ass and they're just gonna call him Pierce Morgan. Oh shit.
There's going to be a fire tiger. That's going to be Tony Blaze instead of Tony Blair.
Ricky Gervais is making an appearance.
Oh my god, is there going to be a queen Pokemon? Like Jinx gets an evolution where you put a crown on her. It's just Queen Jinx. Blah, 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 blah.
She's fucking old as shit and like barely like working. For some reason, she has a lot of gold. And we worship her. Because we're fucking dumb.
She's the next Pokemon to be able to use Payday. Just throws money at it till it gets fixed.
Are you really Australian? What?
What's all this then?
What's all this then? Fucking... No! I'm making fun of them here. Those Mudbrit fucks. It sounds so racist. I love it.
It does sound really
I
racist.
love it. I love it so much.
Right up there with those sticky backs.
Ooh. Yeah, we found out that's an actual racist term.
Good.
Made by us. We pioneered it, baby. See, if you would have been with us from the beginning, donating so you can make racist terms with us.
And then making us watch videos.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be racist. Don't send us racist videos.
Yeah, we saw that German one. The cow goes mack mack.
What the fuck that was?
You didn't have the earphones in. I'll play that again later after the podcast, but it was like, the cow goes mack mack, cow goes mack.
Why are you making fun of them after all they do for us?
What the fuck did they do for me?
mispronouncing all of our words, calling like sweaters jumpers
There's 2 things they've
and
done.
hoods bonnets.
There's 2 things they have done for me. They've given me Mighty Car mods, and they gave me Bushworld Adventures. That's it.
They did not give you Bushworld Adventures.
That wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for Rick and Morty.
He's asking me about Australians.
Oh, I thought you thought you were making fun of the British.
No. Are you really Australian?
But if it wasn't for the Americans making Rick and Morty, you would never have Bushland Adventures.
Oh, God bless America. You better believe them for that red, white, and blue.
So fucking America gave it to us, not those goddamn mud Brits.
Okay. Whatever. Fuck you, Australia. Turn right side up. Maybe I'll respect you then.
Go move to an island with more spiders on it.
You know who's a better island than you? Fucking New Zealand. Just saying.
That's not even a lie. That's 100%
I know. Crocodile Dundee, Foster's Beer. Neither one's hitting for me. Iggy. Okay, you just lost credentials.
Why'd you just put trash in there?
Yeah. Crocodile Dundee. Foster's Beer.
It's really shitty beer.
Garbage can.
If anybody drinks Foster's and they're like, this is a really good beer, they're fucking lying.
You're a fucking liar.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Hey, do you know what I like to drink? Vladimir and Foster's. Oh, and dog piss. Actual dog piss.
I mean, dog piss is probably better.
But yeah, Pokemon Tea and Crimpet coming out this year for Nintendo Switch along with Animal Crossing Brexit. It's where you break your fucking town off the economy and then you fuck yourself right in the asshole financially.
I wonder how hard the professor is going to hit on your mom this time.
Like
Sun and Moon, he'd literally just like show up and he's like, oh, you're here now. Go to this other island. I'm going to keep talking to your mom. And you're like, all right, Professor.
This one's going to be great.
Sun and Moon was the most disappointing Pokemon game that I ever played.
Wow, I'm glad we're not talking about that game. What the fuck are you bringing up from your repressed bullshit past? Yeah, he brought up one joke. Now you gotta talk about the game? Go for it. I don't fucking care anymore.
I liked Sun and Moon. I just hated how they did the gyms, quote unquote.
The gyms?
Yeah, they weren't actually gyms.
Were they Franks?
You would solve a real shitty puzzle, and then it's like, fight this super Pokemon, but if you leveled your Pokemon well at all, you just go, I'm just gonna kill it in 4 hits.
That's annoying.
It was just the most anticlimactic. It's like, and you finish here's your gym badge, and you're like, I don't feel accomplished.
That's kind of
I actually don't like the Alolan form of Pokemon at all.
Oh, see,
a lot of people didn't.
I'm a big fan of some of them, like Meowth. Fucking do without it. Alolan Vulpix. Fucking love that Alolan Vulpix. That thing's fucking great.
Dr. Sexy Time subscribed with...
Welcome back to the ER Posse.
Yeah, welcome back to the ER Posse. Somebody heard the guy go bing, 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 because we don't have it playing here because it echoes really bad for some reason. But thank you so much for subscribing for the 7th month in a row. That's a real OG shit. 7 months. Jesus Christ. I think you're close to getting the gold badge. No, gold badge is 12.
I don't remember.
I'll have to double check on that. But you're close. Keep giving us money. That's how you do it. You become a winner by giving us cash.
And buying merch. Do you know how you become even sexier, Dr. Sexy Time? If you were wearing some great-looking merch.
He sent us a photo of him wearing it.
Not enough of it, apparently.
True, he doesn't have a hoodie
Do you have enough to wear it every single day of the week?
Claybird said gold badge is 9 months, I think. It goes by 3. So yeah, I think at 9 months, you will get a gold IMBG badge, like you have the silver one right now. Claybird, I'm noticing a distinct lack of IMBG badge. Just saying. But anyway, but yeah, Pokemon Tea and Crimpet is coming out. It's kind of goofy so far. A lot of the memes that we've been getting, and I'm kind of happy with them, like Grass Monkey and all them.
Chris, what merch are we gonna buy of yours? Your shampoo?
I mean,
if he made a Dr. Sexy Time shampoo, I'm pretty sure I'd buy it.
I wouldn't. That's weird.
I use my shampoo every day.
Hey Chris, if you take that pink logo I made you forever ago and you make it onto a shirt or a dad hat, I will fucking buy one of those in a heartbeat.
You would buy that dad hat.
I'd buy that dad hat in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah,
Dr. Sexy Time
dad
hat with that. I don't think they sell dad hats on here though. I think it's snapbacks. Do
Either way.
10 dad hats and I'll buy one directly off you and never sell another one. At least you made half your quarter of your money back. half of a quarter of your cash back. Anyway, I don't have any more topics. That's it for me for right now.
I got nothing else.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, that's it then. Bye. No.
I'm probably gonna be streaming tomorrow. Gonna be starting with DMC, then going to Division 2.
Are you getting online?
Like tonight or
you know
tomorrow?
what? I was gonna stream Apex after this, but I think I'm gonna wait because you're gonna be playing Division all day tomorrow. So we'll just let you.
I don't give a fuck what you do tonight.
Take
Do whatever you
DMC.
want tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like changing my audio settings. Maybe I will. Wait. He said wait. Night, guys. No, we're still going, but hold on.
Division on 2 and PC? No, PS4.
No, he's not doing PC. That's it. That's it.
I was like, nah, it's PS4.
So yeah, he's gonna be playing on PS4. We'll be playing Apex Legends in a few moments here. Sean, you stick around for that one?
Couple matches.
Okay, so we'll be resetting up in a few minutes here. So stay tuned in. Gonna go to the screen for a bit. Gonna pretty much set everything back up. And we will see you in a few minutes. Thank you so much for watching IMBGcast 43. If you are tuning out here, remember to like on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
I don't have the button to press.
Twitch. Yeah, you don't have the button. Twitch/ItMightBeGaming. Subscribe on here. Get all our alerts to follow. Hit that little bell button on YouTube. Do all that good shit. All the stuff that every other YouTuber drives down your fucking throat and then we save till the end. But we will see you in the next podcast. Otherwise, stick around and have some Apex Legends.
You ever wonder if you just accidentally do something with your hands, it just might be racist?